Welcome to the Island of Beliefs, the Ghost Story House. The lighting inside is very dim. Please watch your step and walk carefully. As you move through the exhibition, please follow the pathway marked by the bamboo strips on the floor and the candle lights. Please do not step across the bamboo boundaries, and please do not touch the displays. You are warmly invited to follow the audio guide and listen to each of Taiwan's legendary ghost stories. On your left is Chen Shou-niang. In the early 19th century, Tainan was the political and economic center of Taiwan. At that time, widows were expected to remain loyal to their dead husbands for life. After her husband died, Chen Shou-niang chose never to remarry, but her mother-in-law and sister-in-law wanted money. They tried to force her to marry a government clerk. When she refused, they brutally tortured and killed her. When her family discovered the wounds on her body, the people of Tainan became furious. Eventually, her mother-in-law and sister-in-law were executed, but the government clerk escaped punishment. Soon after Chen Shou-niang was buried, strange things began happening at night. People heard a woman crying in dark alleyways and saw white shadows drifting through the streets. Some believed her angry spirit was haunting the city. According to legend, local temples invited the local deity to subdue her spirit. During the ritual, temple lanterns burst into flames and fierce winds filled the streets. Finally, Guanyin Buddha took pity on Chen Shou-niang's suffering, and her spirit was forgiven, and a memorial tablet was placed in the Confucius Temple of Tainan. On your right is the chair spirit. Long ago in Taiwan, there was a little girl who lost her mother at a young age. She lived with her older brother and his cruel wife. Every day the girl was forced to sit beside the cooking stove on a small bamboo chair, feeding the fire from morning until night. Her sister Rinla rarely gave her food and even forced her to sleep beside the stove. Over time, the girl became weak and painfully thin. One morning, the sister Rinla found the little girl sitting silently on the bamboo chair. Her body had gone cold. She had died from abuse and starvation. People later pitied the girl and began holding rituals in her memory. Young unmarried girls gathered around small bamboo chairs and invited the child's spirit to appear. This became known as the chair spirit ritual. During the ritual, people asked questions about love, secrets, or the future. Sometimes the chair suddenly became heavy or moved strangely on its own, terrifying everyone in the room. In your front is the water ghost. Every summer in Taiwan, people visit rivers, lakes, and beaches to escape the heat. But in traditional folklore, drowning accidents were often blamed on water ghosts. People believed these spirits were the souls of those who had drowned unexpectedly. Unable to move on to the next life, they remained trapped in the cold water. According to legend, a water ghost could only escape by finding a replacement. Hidden beneath the surface, it would pull another person underwater and force them to drown. Some survivors later claimed that they felt invisible hands dragging their legs deeper into the river. Stories like these spread quickly, making many people afraid of dark waters, because drowned spirits were believed to carry sadness and resentment. Local communities sometimes built small shrines for unidentified bodies found near rivers or the sea. These shrines were called Shui Liugongi, or water spirit shrines. Even today, the legend of the water ghost remains one of Taiwan's most chilling ghost stories. Please walk through the gate and look at your right side. The Lady of the Pandanus Tree. During the Qing Dynasty, a widow named Li Zhaonyang struggled to raise her 3 children alone in Tainan. Later, she met a man named Joassi. Trusting him completely, she gave him everything she had. But he betrayed her, stole her money, and fled across the sea to China, leaving her buried in debt. Forced into poverty, Li Zhaonyang wandered from place to place with her children. In time, her 2 sons starved to death. Overcome with despair, she killed her young daughter and hanged herself from a pandanus tree. After her death, people began seeing the ghost of a woman near the tree at night. She sometimes bought rice dumplings from street vendors, but moments later, the money she used would turn into ghost paper. According to legend, a fortune teller later helped her spirit cross the sea to find Joassi. When he finally saw her ghost appear before him, He went mad with terror and died soon afterward. On your left, the Mosina and the little girl in red. In Taiwanese folklore, the Mosina is a mysterious mountain spirit that can change its appearance at will. People believe it secretly lures travelers deep into the mountains. Those who are taken by the Mosina are often later found wandering in strange places, unable to remember how they got there. One famous case involved an elderly man who disappeared while hiking. When rescuers finally found him, he was walking in circles endlessly with grass and insects stuffed into his mouth. He kept saying that Japanese soldiers had captured him and forced him into military training. Another strange event happened near Guanyan Waterfall, where two elderly women vanished during a hiking trip. After a long search, they suddenly reappeared and claimed they had been nearby the entire time, even though nobody could see or hear them. Then, in the 1990s, a hiking video shocked Taiwan. Hidden at the back of the group was a mysterious little girl dressed in bright red. No one noticed her during the trip. Only later did they realize she had been following them the whole time. On your right side, next to the black curtain, is the Tiger Auntie. Long ago, people believed that a tiger spirit could become human only after eating several children. One night, a tiger spirit came down from the mountains searching for victims. Outside a small house, it overheard a mother telling her two children, an older sister and younger brother, that she had to leave for the evening. After the mother left, the tiger transformed itself into an old auntie and knocked on the door. The children believed her and let her inside. Late that night, the older sister woke up after hearing chewing sounds. The old woman claimed she was eating snacks, then tossed her a small piece of food. Horrified, the girl realized it was her brother's finger. Pretending to stay calm, she escaped outside and climbed into a tree. When the tiger spirit discovered her hiding place, the clever girl tricked the monster into opening its mouth. She then poured boiling water straight down its throat, killing it. This concludes the ghost story section of the exhibition. Please exit through the black curtain. Along the exit path, you will also encounter several deities commonly worshipped in Taiwan. Thank you for visiting, and we appreciate your presence today.